Hi coloring friends, welcome back to my channel. This year I wanted to try out a new coloring format and I'm a big fan of Maya's coloring updates. So I hope you have seen this format, her videos as well. If not, I will link it up in the info box below for you. Make sure to check it out if you have not heard of it yet. And yeah, I really find her videos very inspiring and especially everything that she shows about her coloring, like snippets of coloring or techniques that she had found out, just pages that she is working on, find it super inspiring. And as far as I know, she got inspired by Doodle Robot to do this kind of series. Doodle Robot has a video format that is called the Robot Report. Very cool. I mean, Doodle Robot has a very cool name, so the format sounds very cool. Robot Report. But I think that I will just stick to the coloring update, because I think we all can relate to it, what it is. Yeah, also I just recently saw that Coloring with K is also doing this format now. So I find this very exciting because, as I said, I just love the videos from Maya. Very interesting, very inspiring content. I actually had this format also in the past. I called it back then Colorful Check-In. It's kind of the same thing, just that now I will put focus on coloring snippets. So let me quickly tell you what this new format is all about. So it will be some kind of a coloring diary, so to speak. So I will just share what I'm working on, try out new stuff that I always wanted to try out, maybe tutorials that I will try out. If I find out something cool, I want to share it with you, or I want to tell you how I do things, stuff like that. But it's also about things that I purchased recently, or let's say if I found new coloring channels, I will share that. If I find something, a very inspiring video, like a tutorial or something, I want to share that with you. Or if there are books that I'm looking forward to that will come out throughout the year. So I will basically share everything with you that is going on in my coloring life. So it's really an update, what's going up. And yeah, I hope you will have some fun with it. So since I want to put the focus on trying out new stuff, this most probably means that I'm going to start many new whips. And that is one of the reasons why in the past I didn't try out so many new stuff, because usually I do try to finish some pages for you. But this year I really want to just play, have fun, try out new stuff, and this is the right format for this. So, and the whole part, so I actually planned this year to not film standalone hauls. I mean, I still have one haul video that I need to film, basically the stuff that I purchased in the last quarter of 2023. You know, in November is my birthday and then there is Christmas. So there is some stuff that, is enough for a standalone video. So one more haul is coming, but after that I actually want to quit the hauls. And then I will just, I want to cut down a little bit on buying stuff, and the things that I get, I want to share them just in those updates then. So hopefully it will be just really like 3 items or something and that's all then. And so it wouldn't be enough stuff for a standalone video, and furthermore, I think it's perfect to just show you, hey, I got this, and that's it. So that's about the whole portion of this video. I mean, I will show you some stuff that I got. What else? Okay, so now I actually want to talk about this product here. I showed this in my last completed pages wrap up video for 2023. And a lovely subscriber actually said that she couldn't see what this was, basically because I was moving around too much, like I do here actually. So I'm very sorry for that, first of all, sorry. And so that's why I wanted to talk about shortly about this, again, show it clearly so that everyone who is interested in it can basically see what this is. But let me clear off my desk a little bit. So this basically is Lindy Stamp Gang. She has this type of powder. There's written, add powder to water or your favorite medium to create custom paint, paste or gels. So this is called Magical. And then there's the color mentioned. So this is a powder type. It has some color and like mica powder in it, I would say. So it's shiny and colored. And as there is said, you can just create your own paints and paste, everything with that. So if you have, for example, a texture paste, like a white texture paste, you could add the stuff here and make it colorful this way. So let me quickly show you where I have used it, and I have used it on this page here. This is Magical Dawn by Hannah Carlson, and I did the background with watercolors, and then I sprinkled the powder on it, like here in the corner, for example. So I hope that the effect is basically showing up. It's a little bit shimmery. So that's what this powder is. Gives a nice texture, nice effect basically. And here's another example of where I have used it. It's like here in the corner, for example. You can see it's a little bit shiny. I do like it a little bit better on the other page because I think it's better when the background is darker than the powder. So then I think I think then the powder looks just better when the background is darker than the powder itself. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think basically that this is perfect, a perfect product to play with in these coloring episodes here, in the coloring updates. And maybe one of the next episodes we will play with this powder here, and then if you're interested in it, you can see something about it, how it works, how it performs. So that was about this product here. So now I quickly want to talk about some polls that I put up last year in my community tab. I ask you some questions about, what you want to see, what pencils and supplies you want me to use on this channel here. And I'm very grateful for all your voting. And I actually wanted to go a little bit deeper, ask some more questions, and so I will put up some more questions on my community tab. I would be very happy if you would participate again and just give your vote and take part in the poll and just let me know what you want to see. Actually, I love to do those questions. I love to see what you answer. And now let's go through them just quickly. So the first question that I asked you was about the length of my videos, and I was pretty surprised to see that 46% have said that they like the really long content stuff, like around 50 minutes, like videos that are 50 minutes and longer, so the very long stuff. Now I would like to know, what is it what you want to see in those long videos? Is it basically, like having some company in the background when you color yourself maybe? Because this is the opportunity when I like to watch those very long videos. It is just to put it in the background, to have some company when I color on my own. And of course, in those videos, I love it when people just talk, so that you get the feeling that there is someone, coloring along with you. But there's also interest, of course, in the shorter videos. So I will just see what I can do. Maybe I can bring some very short videos, some very long videos. And my preferred video length is actually around 35 minutes. So 30 to 40 minutes is my preferred length of for the videos. So as this is what I want to try to have most of my videos to be, the length of it. And then the next question was actually, which colored pencils would you like to see more on YouTube videos in general? And here actually the answer was not so surprising. So 45% said that they want to see the artist quality pencils like the Prismacolor Premier, Polychromos or Pablos. So I put all of these in the same range basically. There's low interest for high-end pencils like Derwent Lightfast and Luminance, and I'm happy about that because I don't want to use these pencils on my channel so much. And then actually there was also over 40% interest of just some cheaper pencils, like really budget pencils like the Shiner brands, or the middle range pencils like Arteza, Castle Art, Black Widows. I suppose that most of you are interested in the Black Widow pencils, and maybe some of those really would love to see one of those really budget pencil brands. So I want to find out more and dig deep, so to speak. Which pencil brand it is that you would love to see, or the most people of you would like to see something with. So that I will put up some more questions about that. And then I also ask you about what coloring format you want to see. And I was actually quite surprised that the coloring tutorials with colored pencils was quite high, with 32%, because I always have the feeling that those videos are not best performing on my channel. But maybe I just did the wrong stuff, I guess. But then also adding backgrounds with mixed mediums is quite high, and this is something that I totally can do for you. Something that I'm very interested in myself. I was a little bit sad that how to color portraits with different pencils was very low, because if you know my channel, you know that I love to color people and portraits. So actually that is what I'm really good with. This is actually what I'm really good in, and that I thought I wanted to share on here. No, that's not all. Then I ask about which mediums, when it comes to other mediums as pencils. So for example, ink tints was quite high, and shading with alcohol markers. So this is something that I totally can do for you. Also Neocolor 2 was not too bad. I would love to show you how I use the Neocolor 2 with the blender pen. Maybe I'm late to the party, but I just found this last year for me and I really liked it. Yeah, and that's actually about these polls. I actually want to share Happy Mail with you. So I got another Happy Mail from the lovely Kristaluna. And yeah, she brought a book for me. And it's, again, another mythographic book, because I just love these. And it's because it's gotten hard for me to get these, kind of, somehow. Had some good tips to try out just some other shops. But she brought this one here for me. It's Mythographic Fairy Wonderland by Fabiana Atanasio. And I actually really love this new book here. First, when I saw the first flip through, I was a little bit disappointed. I think I will zoom you in a little bit more. Yeah. When I saw the first flip through, I was a little bit disappointed, but this was maybe just because I imagined something else. But this, for example, is one of the pages that I actually really like. So it really has stunning images. So I don't think that I will do a complete flip through, because there are others on YouTube. But just let me know. This, for example, is also beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. For me it does have enough pages that I'm very excited for. This one is also a very nice one, I think. And this is one of my favorites here. So this is absolute favorite image here. And also this one with the owl. This one I absolutely love. And I think this one is also very nice, actually. And this one is nice. So there are so many pages. I really like this one here. This is very cool. Oh, another one of my favorites with the hedgehog here and the crystals in his pics. I don't know how to call it. Another one of my favorites. Isn't that stunning? Absolutely love it. And this reminds me that I want to follow a stone coloring tutorial by Fusselfee with Neocolor and pencils. And yeah, this I might try on this book here maybe. Absolutely love it. Absolutely. Another one of my favorites. I just love this one so much. I mean, it is quite detailed, really quite detailed, but I just love it for the image that it is. Another one that I really like. So, oh, and this is another one of my favorites actually. So this book contains actually quite many images that I really like. And so I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, I just had to get, I don't know, there are some things, for example, you know, I don't like this merging other objects or two different objects into each other, and it's too much for me. I mean, I don't need the crazy fantasy stuff. Another one that I really love with the snails here, absolutely stunning. So yeah, I got this mythographic book, Fairy Wonderland. Thank you so much, Krista. Thank you so much. I absolutely love this book, and I'm so thankful that I have it thanks to you. So that's wonderful. You can see here, she got it for me. So then I also want to continue with a little book haul. So I got 2 more books that I want to share with you. And the first one is this Seasonal Wreaths of Plants and Friends by Makito Inatome. Yeah, I think that's the name. And yeah, absolutely love this book here with this with the wreath. It is a little bit shorter than you know, Wild Mouse Yuri sketchbook. That's not so easy to show, right? Wait, I will just remove this thing here. Okay. Yeah, this is how it looks without this wrapping, so to speak. And we have some colored examples in the beginning. Quite many actually. Some tips that we cannot read. And then it starts with the coloring images. And yeah, as said, it's seasonal. So we have all 4 seasons in this book. And those wreaths, I really love them. And then on the other side, we always have some other details or a different scene also. This one is clearly for Easter. Yeah, and this one is really so cute. So beautiful. I mean, look at this tea salon. I absolutely adore this one. Absolutely, I love this one. I hope it's light enough for you that you can see everything just well. We do have some plants here on which we also got the names of them. We've got those little cute bunnies and mouses, and it's really cute. Absolutely adorable. There are flip-throughs on YouTube, so it's not necessary that I do a perfect flip through, but this is one of my favorites. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Absolutely stunning. Absolutely love it. And yeah, I just love those wreaths. This one is also so cute. I just love them. I would love to color something from this book this year. That would be really fantastic. This one I absolutely love with the apple tree, an apple pie, and I love squirrels. You look at this one here. I love squirrels. I absolutely adore them. Yeah, another one that I absolutely love. I love them all. And then those 2 here. Those would go for the Halloween season, and you know I love everything with Halloween or autumn. And mushrooms, I love mushrooms. This one, I absolutely adore this one here. So then I finally got Wildflower Folk by Christine Karen, published by Blue Angel Publishing. Yeah, Blue Angel. And this is absolutely cool. I was on the hunt of I was on the hunt for this book for so long. I finally got it. So, you know, actually the images, I already own them, but here are four exclusives included in this book. And yeah, actually I would prefer if we had some more exclusive to this book. So yeah, that is more worth getting it, because most of those people, of course, that except for those exclusives, I have all these images, and big portion of it I have already colored. But still, I really wanted to have this beautiful book on this beautiful paper, and yeah, I think some of those pages I might just color again. And for the start, I think I will start just with the with the exclusives, most probably. Beautiful book. Finally got it. Beautiful foiling here, this green foiling. Absolutely adorable. Absolutely love this one. So now for the supplies that I got this little tin from Colero for the pearl colors, and I also got 2 new pearl colors here. And this one is Black Forest, a very dark, almost blackish green, looks very cool. And then this disco red, this one actually has some more glitters in it. So I have to say that I found those colors different to the other Colero colors that I have and know actually. And yeah, I will show you later actually how those differ, and also this performs a little bit differently than the other colors that we know, but I will tell you more about it, yeah, in one of those coloring snippets basically. So yeah, these were the 2 new colors that I got from Colero Pearl Colors. At the moment, I'm actually playing with those pearlescent watercolors, as you can see. And usually I use them for outlining. So, but I always wanted to use them for a background, basically. I had seen a beautiful background by Fuzzelfay. So just in case that you don't know Fuzzelfay, I will link her completed pages video in the description box below so that you could check it out just in case you have missed it. So in this video there was just one page where she did such kind of background, and I absolutely loved it. And of course I've seen many more colorists doing this, and I always wanted to try it out. And I have actually already played with it, so I will show you in a minute. But before we get there, I want to show you actually this swatch here. So, you know, I just wanted to know if it makes any difference if I put a black underground, like alcohol marker or here acrylic marker. Because those pearlescent watercolors, they are actually quite opaque. But I have to say that I actually like the underpainting for most of these, especially for darker colors, like very dark colors. I think that it does look much better for the black even, because on the white part, so without the underpainting, often depending on how you look at it, you can see the white of the paper coming through this, so it looks like streakiness. I mean, it is streakiness, like the color is not even everywhere. And you don't have this on the black actually. So I prefer to have a black underpainting only for those colors that are very light. I think it's maybe not so good, because here on this glittery one, you can really see that the gold is coming in focus and the pink is lost a little bit. But on the other side here, still you have a lot of the paper showing through, and I think maybe this color I wouldn't use for a background. So I just tried out some of my colors, some that I think that I want to use on some pages. So I'm going to color some backgrounds now. First of all, I show you these that I have tried already. So I already did the background on this page here. This is a printable PDF page by Castle Joy Art. And, you know, this is very good if you want to cover up something in the background, for example, because in the background there was a pattern. If I can, I will blend in the page how it looked before so that you can see actually the pattern that there was. And I didn't like the pattern. I didn't want to color it. No, I didn't like it. So I thought this was the perfect page to just try this out. And I've used this this Galaxy Blue or Space Blue from the Colero set, from the Colero Galaxy set. This is this color. I have to say that I really like the blues, all the blues for the backgrounds. I just really like that. And so I will show you in a minute how you can cover it up. But I also want to show you my current Enchanted Faces whip. So this is basically the page of January that we are all coloring. And I decided to also do this type of background here on this beautiful page here. And let me actually clear off my desk a little bit. And then I will show you how I do it a little bit on the downside here. Because you can see here I have already added the black marker. And I'm just using up, I have a very old Ohuhu set, one of the first sets where they didn't even have names, and so I'm trying to use them for something, and so I'm using this black marker just to for this technique here. And here is I will bring you a little bit closer. Like here you can basically see that there was also some kind of it wasn't a pattern. I think it was meant to be something, but I didn't like it, so I decided to cover it up, and here I missed a little spot. So I'm just going to show you how I do it on this page. And then, I also want to try out some of those colors on some other pages, and then, I'm just going to start a bunch of backgrounds. And I mean, why not? I just watched a call and chat from Corey, Colorfully Optimistic, yesterday, in which she is calling a lot of Hannah Lynn hair, and she just said how relaxing it is, and why not do a whole month coloring only Hannah Lynn hair, or do whatever you want. And I wouldn't do it for a whole month, but maybe just an afternoon coloring only backgrounds and getting started with some pages. What I did was actually just cover up the background with a black marker, black alcohol marker, on pages that are single-sided. That works perfectly. On pages that are double-sided, we can also use just acrylic paint or acrylic markers. So that's all fine. Or, also we could maybe just, don't do the underpainting, but I just found that the colors come through a little bit more nicely, actually. So, and this color here is actually the Twilight color from Finetech. It's a color shifting color. And I have to say that I really, really like this color. It has a blue color and a shift color of violet, or a violet blue. And this is really, really a beautiful color. I had shown it in my October haul, I think. So, and then just giving you some music while I'm adding this paint here.
Didn't mean those things, I'm sorry. Doesn't matter anyway. We've been here one time too many. Wonder what will happen next. We both know that this ship's going down. Let's get off and leave before we drown. There's nothing left for us to say.
So I'm going to let this dry, and then later I will continue to color my hair, but that's not for the video. So this color I really like a lot, this Twilight color by Finetech. You know, I'm also going to show you some pages on which I want to add some of those pearlescent backgrounds, and then we can take a look at how this looks. So I decided this is another page by Castle Joy Art, and you can see again that there is this this pattern in the background. I really don't like this, so I'm definitely going to black this out with a black marker. This is even alcohol marker paper. It's very smooth, but it's a little thicker. That's actually nice, but you saw that it's also working quite well on the Amazon paper, so no problem. And then I also think that I would love to do this type of background here on this Suckworms page. This is a new book that I just bought yesterday, and you know, I was looking for pages on which this type of background might fit. So everything that is kind of in a border, I think, so where the background is not too big, I think is just perfect. It all depends on your personal preference, of course, so yeah. You just have to make the decision, that's all basically. But I decided it's this page here with this border. She also has a border here, but I also would do it on the outside because it's not that much of a space, and I think it would look good, hopefully. So then I also decided to do this into misographic books. So I have chosen a Voyage, misographic Voyage, and I thought this type of background would look fantastic on this page here. This page with the clock. So this is one that I wanted to get started with for a while. And I think, yeah, I'm just going to get started with this type of background, try it out, do my marker base, and then put a nice color over it. I think for this one, I would try out the green one. I think that hopefully would look very nice. And then the other one is in my aviary, and this is a book that is very precious to me, and I definitely want to get started with it. And you know, I thought this page would look very nice to have this shiny background. It's also rather small background areas in between, and I think it would look good on this one. I decided to take a blue pearlescent watercolor because I think that I want to have those birdies here in a yellow scheme, and the flowers a light purple, I think, something like that. So I will do that, and I will show you the results later. I will show you a little bit on this page here how I do it, but then the rest I will do off camera and just show you the results later on.
Didn't mean those things, I'm sorry. Doesn't matter anyway. We've been here one time too many. Wonder what will happen next. We both know that this ship's going down. Let's get off and leave before we drown. There's nothing left for us to say, 'cause we're see-through. There's nothing left for us to say, 'cause we're see-through. 'Cause we're see-through. We promised that nothing would break us, that we'd always find a way. When all was said and dust had settled, something didn't feel the same. We both know that this ship's going down. Let's get off and leave before we drown. There's nothing left for us to say, 'cause we're see-through. Let's save ourselves the courtesies, 'cause we're see-through. know how this thing goes. Should I leave or should you? There's nothing left for us to say, 'cause we're see-through.
So now I actually want to show you the results from those images that I have colored all with those pearl colors or shiny background watercolors, and I will start with the portraits or with the PDF pages and then show you the books that I've colored those backgrounds in. This was one of the fine tech colors, I think. Beautiful color. I think it's very cool for background, and yeah, you saw the coloring snippet of this one. Then yeah, this one, which I had shown you already, I continue to color in her hair basically. So just continue this page here a little bit. And then I also tried out the this is basically the Art Spirits. It was kind of a blue color that I have from her. But I have to say basically that this color maybe is not my preferred color for the background, because it does look kind of splotchy actually. So I think that the other colors, this was just my test sheet, but that something like this, which is a bit smoother, looks actually nice on the background. But this one doesn't look bad actually. I mean, especially when the light catches it, it's very beautiful actually. But yeah, I think just that this looks the most blotchiest, so to speak. And so I think I wouldn't use this color again for background. I think I prefer the method where I use watercolors and then just add this as a highlight to it in certain areas. That works better for me. So, and now I want to show you those things that I did in my Misographic books. And I want to start with Misographic Voyage. In this one, you know, I have used this green Black Forest color that I have from Colero, the new color. And I think that this color looks really awesome for backgrounds. So I absolutely love and adore this color. I have to say though that it was actually quite a bit of work to do it, but I also found it quite relaxing. So it was work because in the Misographic books we do have all those tiny bits and pieces, and you know, first I went around everything with a black marker, with a black alcohol marker, then went over with the color, but I think a black is really good underneath because the color looks just more richer, and you know, the underneath is not showing through or shining through. It's looking more solid with this way, and I just enjoy it a lot. And depending on how you look at this, so when the light not catches it directly, it almost looks black. Then this background looks almost black. This is how dark this color is actually. And what was just totally different about this color compared to the normal Colero colors is the amount of water that I had to add. Usually you add some water to the Colero paints and then you let it sit for like a few minutes and then you can use it. But this one soaks up the water within seconds. And you have to add a heck of a lot of water to actually get it working. And this way also the color gets used up much more or much quicker. But still I have to say I really like the outcome, and I think this color is actually perfect for such kind of a background. So really enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to finish this page now. And then I also started my page in Amberles, and on here I used this fine tech color shifting color. It was Nightshade or something like that, or Midnight. Very beautiful, depending on how the light catches it. When it's more in shadow, it might be more in violet, or the other way around. I guess it won't be very easy to show it in the video. But I can actually see this in two colors, like this corner is violet and this is blue for me at the moment, so it depends on how the light catches it, in real life at least. And yeah, it looks really cool. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, this is a very relaxing way to do backgrounds, I think. When you do it over time. I think it's nothing when you know, like I did all those backgrounds at once, so to speak. So this was a little bit stressful, so to speak, because I wanted to finish it. But I think when you do this just over time for relaxing in the evening, just coloring a little part of it and so on, that's actually then very enjoyable, very enjoyable. Yeah. So this was from Avery. And I think that's all for this first episode of, Amberles coloring updates. So I actually hope that you enjoyed this new format, this new series. And I will see you in my next one. So happy coloring, everyone, and bye!